Hey folks, in today's video we're back with more Gold Stake Balatro. In this run, an early Midas Mask with Pareidolia supercharged my econ and allowed me to take a risk on Baron while providing the money to set up for a deck full of kings. Enjoy the video.
Wait, no, not a lot of hearts. A lot of queens and kings. A lot of queens, mostly. That's a perfectly evenly distributed deck in terms of suits. It's a really bad heart flush is the problem. Okay, that's what we're looking for. We have a few jacks that we could strengthen. Definitely don't want the walkie-talkie here. It's an investment in our future to play that as a throwaway hand. Okay. Surely that'll pay out. I do still have to win here, right? Oh, come on! What's your problem, man? Ice cream so good? Nah, I don't think we need it just because it messes with the gold card farm a little bit. Okay. That's good. Going queens into kings doesn't really change much here. Let's go jacks into tens, I suppose. Sure. Guess we take this for now. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, then. Goodbye, Midas Mask. Thank you for your service. We have played a lot of pairs. You know what time it is, folks. Thank you, Misprint. Very cool. Thank you again, Misprint. Very cool. Certificate, huh? Tempting. Mercury, please. I don't think we want to kill these kings necessarily. Guess we could go moon. Just in case that blackboard decides to come back around. Okay, these we do want to strengthen. So much gold you could make a football team? Do you mean specifically the 49ers? Necromance. We just killed an ace, so unfortunate. +0. We've done it. Glass break when you play it, but it isn't scoring. Nope. It has to score. Okay. Well, that escalated quickly. More purple. That's not bad. Huge. Guaranteed 10. Let's discard once more. So it would be better here. Probably not. A little bit late, but the blueprint is eternal. Alright. Whoops. Still don't know what that card is, do we? I guess we could use one of these, but it would just be a waste of the tarot is the main thing here. Let's just go ahead and use the taros, even though we're not getting value off of them here, just to clear the inventory. Okay. It wouldn't have been a waste of a tarot card, it turns out. Think we can make that work? That helps. Oh my god, I really want this golden ticket though. I don't think I can make it have. I can't do both. It's gonna cut into my money while we try and set up here too, is the other issue. Okay. Honestly, we can probably just go like this now. And get the money after all.
Well met.
Brock, thank you for the 2 months. Really need to find some strengths if I want to make this Baron play. It's not likely that we actually get the opportunity to play towards it though. But we will try. Pretty nice. That helps immensely. Check one of these, I think. Just add kings. Just rely on the gold cards now. Probably don't need more purple. This is the correct copying now. If we have 3, it's Baron. If we have 2, it's Card Sharp. If we have 1, it's Smiley Face. Might actually be able to grab that now in place of the Sly Joker here. Huge. Oh no.
Well met.
Okay, then. Still no strength. Huge pickup. That already almost won.
Well met.
Ash, thank you for the prime.
Well met.
I think we can take this. And definitely take this. Yeah, we really need to get high card levels now. I think keeping the golden ticket in this situation might be too greedy right now.
Well met.
Do still need to draw my kings. Okay. Did you say queens? Genuine question, what is Smiley doing on a Baron build? I don't have base molts.
Well met.
So it's keeping me alive at the moment. Grexon, thank you for the prime. Alright, we just have to settle for pairs, unfortunately, right now. Because that's where I have any source of chips, yeah. If it weren't the wall, we probably could have farmed for a Pluto there.
Well met.
And Betsy boy, thank you for the prime. What? I mean, I don't need any of these. Other than maybe more purple. Because I can't find a strength to save my life. This is pretty good if I want to try and get high card going. That's going to be a problem. Honestly, maybe not. Yeah. I think we're pretty much just fine. Especially if we replace the Smiley now that we have... This could help. Keep that for the boss blind. There's our first strength. We've done it. feels way too greedy. It wasn't. It was pretty greedy, though. That'll do, hopefully. Okay, then. That'll definitely do. Let's use that before I forget. Double copying. Probably just want to play pairs here. Beautiful. All right. Just looking for levels in high card now, above pretty much everything else. Possibly even above another king. Just take one of each, sure. I've totally choked the plant. That may have been one of the better times for the plant to show up, if we're if we're being honest here. All right, we can finally start getting levels in high card, maybe. Huge. I think we want to start focusing on quality of king over quantity. I don't want this to win. Okay, it is now acceptable for this to win. Scammed. Just take the money. I think this is too important not to take. Ask. Thank you for the prime. Did you make this look so easy? Thousands of hours. Also, this this seed was very generous with me. Boss blind triggers after the burger, so we should still get the extra hands. Because this is when the blind is selected. The boss blind happens after the blind is selected. So we just want to make sure blueprint is on the left. That's easy to identify. So we probably just care about finding the Baron here. Yeah. So it's you, like this. I'm gonna try and find the queen since I have the strength in hand already. Alright, good enough. Alright, I guess we take this endless. Oh my god. We are actually out here Pluto maxing. Not yet. How close are we? Alright then. Turns out we played a lot of pairs. You have 6 more queens. Oh! Okay, here's the question. Do I take it for the money right now? Probably. Or do I look for... Or do I just look for a fresh copy so that I don't block it? It's so much money is the thing. Let's not win this first hand. I want to get more stuff to strength here. I should have used the gold there, though. I'm winning on accident now. That's a shame. Wait, I'm not winning on accident now? How was that one hand so good? Was it a pair or something?
Well met.
Daddy Bear's beard, thank you for the 2 months. Copy burger, I think. Yeah, that was intentional. That was... I was copying burglar the whole time. Hence my confusion. It's kind of bad into the boss blind. But it's good for the future. Fusion Warrior, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Let's find a red seal.
Well met.
And thank you for that gifted sub as well.
Well met.
Rap, thank you for the 5 gifted. Alright, I probably will actually need some help with the scoring right now. Let's not roll too hard, because we want to, like, get out of the mime and replace it soon. Okay, this is kind of the problem, though. Here. Should probably sell the mime in the very near future. Maybe one more ante with it. Just what we needed is more hands. That shouldn't be a problem. It's a pretty poor draw. Let's just clear cards from hand so that we can hit more kings. There we go. No strength.
Well met.
Fusion Warrior, thank you for the another gifted sub. No. Yes. All right. We're about to fall off. Plus L plus ratio.
Well met.
Fusion Warrior, thank you for yet another gifted sub. Wait. Oh. It didn't work. Because it was, like, at that phase, it was already deactivated. Alright. It's mime time again. Surely. It's not terrible.
Well met.
Pink. Thank you for the gifted sub. Yerp. Since we lost the mine, we might need to start shifting to steel. And we do want some strengths. Just don't play a pair here. Yeah. Okay, so we're through next ante, but just barely, and we'll need that mime before ante 12. Truly unknowable. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Let's look for death, maybe. Red seals go kind of crazy right now. Yeah. Maybe if we hit enough red seals, we can get through next ante, just because they help with that mime impression. That's huge. Yeah, red seal good. Hand size also good, but honestly, finding a mime is far more important than finding additional copies of any of these jokers. But it does give us additional outs. Welcome, Bar. Also takes an uncommon out of the pool, yeah. Always.
Well met.
Thanks, Twitch Prime. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Glad you're enjoying the content. Yeah, with enough red seals, we can get there next ante. Roll is pretty good. Okay. Oh? That's a very good hit. Not that, but the Hanged Man. Finally, a cleaner deck, which isn't. Oh, okay. Good thing we got the reroll. Zero red seals so far. Still only 3 red seals is kind of rough. Yeah, let's just dump this hand, look for the red. Like, maybe even keeping the blue is a little bit too greedy here. I guess I just got lucky previously to draw them so early. There we go. Is the deck too bloated? I mean, yeah, that's why I heavily prioritize the hangmen that we got, right? There's not really anything I can do about it. Or I haven't been given the opportunity to do anything about it until that moment. Now we can bloat it even more. We'll only use this, I think, on the red seals, maybe. DNA with burger. Alternatively, I could give up my 9 additional hands. That seems unwise. Especially into the needle. Maybe streamer knows what he's doing. We've got time. If nothing else, this gets the high card closer to the telescope. Yeah, let's just farm the red seals. Didn't need to throw that jack, I guess. Minus $3. What did you take to get that many cards? Standard packs when I was trying to set up the Baron and was desperate for any king. Like, I was just trying to keep the run alive. I know this is this seems difficult for some of y'all, but like just getting a Baron does not make for a strong setup. Especially early. Now we've got a strong setup. Holy. How hard do we play into this DNA, though? I think we play it super safe here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I don't think there's any reason to take a risk right now. Don't you have 12 hounds next round? Not anymore. I got the more important Joker. Could go clubs on everything. It shouldn't really matter. Actually, it kind of does. Because my, like, bear DNA interacts weirdly with it. Do I re-roll it? I'll think about it. Yeah, we beat the plants very early on. Back when this was a pair spam build. I really do want to start making some steel. But, like, I haven't had that opportunity yet. Jake. I'm going to hold this because I have a chariot in my fool at the moment. Unfortunate. All right. Maybe they're stealing here. There is not. Like, we need red seal steals for this run to survive. Thank you. I'm glad you're listening to the words that I'm saying while I frantically search for steel. Like, what choice have I had? Minus $3? No, you're wrong. That's actually minus like $12. How will I ever survive now? Give me the chariot, please. Like, I can't make steel if it isn't offered to me. Uh-oh. Okay. It's kind of boring when every high-scoring run just turns into exactly this. Yep, that's what happens. Especially on Gold Stake. Welcome back, burglar. Can I get some steel, please? Like, we have Tarot Merchant, right? No. Maybe that's why.
Well met.
Huh. That's why we do things in that order. Diamond Requiem, thank you for the sub. Can't read YouTube comments unless you donate. That's a weird thing to say seconds after I just responded to a YouTube comment. And then also responded to you. Absolutely bizarre. Streamer doesn't read Mixer chat? Well, I'll give you that one, yeah. It's a bit discriminatory. Steel? Oh my god, dude. Finally. I don't care about levels in Pluto anymore. I don't care about anything that isn't Red Seal. E17 on Gold Stake, we don't play the same game? Nah, we do. I'm not special, smart, or anything. I just play this game a lot. Now, the problem is we've kind of buried our deck. So finding these steel cards, like it's more reliable to try and find chariots, I think, than trying to find these steel cards. No, you are special? I mean, sure, in the way that everybody's special, but, you know, if everyone's special, no one's special and all that. Doesn't change anything. Should have grabbed the Justice just to block it. Eat anything good lately? I had an okay dinner the other night in which I watched somebody get carried out by security and arrested. But the food was good. And they comped my meal. So that was nice. Aside from the whole, like, disruption. Average night in LA? I don't live in LA, but it definitely felt like that. From, like, so I got there before the restaurant actually opened because I'm a boomer and I eat early. But, like, so I was just waiting for them to set up the table and, like, actually get food service. And the guy walked in and there was, like, pretty clearly something off about him. I don't know if he had been drinking already, but it was, like, 5 o'clock, so maybe. But he was just, like, odd and, like, kind of threatening the hostess in a weird way. Or at least being kind of threatening to the hostess. So I'm like, oh, this isn't going to end well. And he moves over to the bar and starts, like, pulling similar moves on people that are, like, mid-conversation at the bar. So I was like, yeah, this is... this is just bad news. I'm going to stay away from this fella. Then I lost sight of him. And he ended up on the other side of the bar. Apparently called the was already like being disruptive, like I said, and then called the restaurant manager slurs or something. I don't know. I wasn't close enough to hear what was or see what was going on. All I saw was like two rather large members of the wait staff just like lift him up and carry him out like by the arms and start like dragging him. And then he threatened to get in a fight with one of the other patrons who was like helping the restaurant staff, and was like took a swing at somebody after he broke free. Then more people got on him and like in the entrance to the restaurant had him pinned down on the floor. Like one guy had his arms, one guy had his legs, and just had him like completely pinned down in the in the entrance as people are walking in right next to the hostess desk of this very nice restaurant. And was just like spent the whole thing, the whole time after being like threatening to everybody else and like trying to fight everybody else, spent the rest of the time he was there like crying and yelling about how they're hurting him. And so that was fun. As he's just like sitting there shouting. It took like 15 or 20 minutes for the police to show up after all of this commotion. And he's just spending the whole time just yelling. And then, so I finished my meal. That's fine. I finish my meal and I leave. And as I'm leaving, I walk out and it's been, mind you, like another 30 minutes at this point. So it's been a very long time. The police are finally there. You know, they're obviously arresting him. 3 police cars. 1 ambulance with a stretcher out. As I'm leaving, a 4th police car pulls up, and it's like, this is the most dramatic thing ever for just like one guy that was kind of being annoying. Like, I feel like 1 car could have done it, maybe. Like, if 2 police officers can't take on 1, like, already restrained guy, the waitstaff already did their job. Like, then what are, why do you need backup for just, like, 1 dude? So anyway, that was my, good old LAPD. Again, I do not live in Los Angeles, but that's just American police departments in general. Because on the way there, and this is the annoying part, because it did take a long time for the police to show up. Like, an uncomfortable amount of time while this man is just, like, being restrained by citizens. Driving up, there was another, like, I passed another situation where there was, like, 4, or, like, there was 2 police cars and, like, 2 police motorcycles just, like, hanging out on the corner, like, 2 blocks away. It's like, you could have walked over here in time and solved this issue. Like, what was the holdup here? You can't fool chat, clearly an LA resident. Yeah, you got me. You should have moved to Florida to avoid this type of craziness. I think that would turn it into a daily event if I moved to Florida for that. That's just like your average Florida man. Oh, we did it, chat. Look at us. We've done it. Boston greater than everything? Yeah, the great thing about Boston is things happen in reverse there. If you call the restaurant manager homophobic slurs, you're the one that gets your meal comped. It's just expected of you.
Well met.
Just don't come to Utah, especially not Salt Lake City. I think the only reason I would do that was if I have a layover in the airport. And I'd be looking to get out of there as soon as possible.
Well met.
Barner, thank you for the prime. Wait, you live in LA but don't go to Utah to ski. What is... Oh! Alright. Chat's really, really just continuing the trend of making stuff up about me. I don't know, it's funny, I guess, but it doesn't do anything. Clearly you enjoyed the story. You live in Utah and go to LA to ski? Yeah, finally somebody gets it. Still no chariots, by the way. I've been looking. The Violent Vessel. Huge, I think. I heard on the grapevine you don't wear black shirts in public. Again, I don't live in LA. You don't need to travel over the grapevine to get that information. Do you like Big Sur? Yeah. My grandpa lived in Carmel Valley, so we used to go to that area quite a bit when I was younger. Where do you live then? Why do you think I would tell you that? You know what? No, it's fine. It's fine. I live in LA, chat. You got me. Yeah, just go down, like, you know, if you're ever looking for me, just wander around the streets of Los Angeles. You'll find me eventually, I'm sure. Well, we're getting every tarot card except for Chariot. Clippers or Lakers? There are more options than that for basketball in California. Oh no. We might be dead here. This is an awful hand to draw. Maybe you got a little bit too greedy looking for the red seals. Vespa, thank you for the 5 months. Checking in on all the nice restaurants in LA for Roffle. Look, this is the first time in like probably several years that I had sat down at a nice restaurant, and this was the this was the outcome that happened here. So the lesson is clearly never go outside, Chad, or at least don't go to where rich people are. They're weird. Oh no. That's so unbelievably close and we're not going to get there. Like, if this were steel, or if any of these were steel, or if I had one more king in hand. T-Smoke, thank you for the bits. I'm Florida-based, same just here. My second cousin acted out at a restaurant this past weekend. He made it back to Florida safely, though? Okay, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Like, part of me was kind of concerned, because there's clearly something that was, like, off about this fella from the beginning. And I don't think that getting tackled repeatedly was probably solving that issue. Oh, it was close enough. Oh my god. Okay, that'll help. The problem is we are pretty easily dead next ante, but... I just want to clean up the deck more than anything here, I think. And make sure that we have these for the round.
Well met.
Our best possible boss blind right now. Okay, let's just do this. You're awesome. Thank you for the prime. No, you're awesome. That's my Keanu Reeves impression. I work with rich people. The first month of my company, I almost got ran over by someone in a purple Rolls Royce. I have to agree with the weird sentiment about some of them. Yeah. They just don't live in the same reality as us. Who? Neo from the movie John Wick. Alright. Maybe with enough steel and another hand size voucher we can get there. Okay. Wish me luck, chat. Yeah, we can't get 26 without a new Joker, so there's no point in getting like a clean copy of it. We just need to hit or we die. Not looking good so far. Twins, Basil? Look for money in here. Stonks. Oh, we're dead. Wait a minute. I may have spoken too soon. Oh no. Oh no. If I sold that showman for nothing, I think we're still dead. Alright, let's count it out again. It's 1, 2, or it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, so it's still correct on the Baron. Hold? Wait, I needed to sell this. No, not quite, right? Yeah. A little too far off. Not this time. Like, even a hand-sized Joker probably would have gotten us there, or the hand-sized voucher. So. I don't think even, like, I don't even necessarily think that antimatter was the best Joker or voucher we could have hit there, because another hand-size probably gets us there. That's alright. It was a good run. That's a lot of kings. Honestly, the Baron when we took it was like giga risky. But it worked out in the end. GG.